Hello and welcome. What if the greatest threat to your faith isn't a dramatic crisis, but a quiet habit you practice every day? Imagine a once vibrant church, its stained glass windows shimmering with color and life, slowly fading, the rich hues bleeding away until only a dull, lifeless sketch remains. This slow erasure, this silent fading, is a powerful metaphor for what can happen to our spiritual lives when we're not paying attention. It's not a sudden collapse, but a gradual desaturation, a loss of the very essence that makes faith vibrant and meaningful. We often look for external enemies, for grand challenges to our beliefs, but the most insidious danger might already be nestled comfortably within our daily routines. We're talking about spiritual complacency, an unseen habit that can hollow out our faith from the inside. Picture John, a man who has followed his religious path for years. On the surface, he does everything right. He attends services, he opens his Bible, he bows his head in prayer, but look closer. His Bible is dusty, its pages flipped through with a sense of obligation rather than curiosity. During the sermon, his eyes are vacant, staring into the middle distance, his mind 1,000 miles away. The powerful words from the pulpit wash over him without leaving a trace. In these gritty, comic book-style frames of his life, we see the stark reality. The outward motions are there, but the inner connection, the emotional and spiritual resonance, has gone silent. He is performing faith, not living it, and this performance is a mask for a growing emptiness. This complacency acts like a slow, corrosive acid on the soul. It erodes faith not with a single mighty blow, but through 1,000 tiny, imperceptible moments of neglect. Think of your faith as a mighty fortress, its walls thick and strong, built to withstand any siege. Complacency is not a battering ram that smashes the gates. Instead, it is the persistent, gentle rain that seeps into the mortar day after day, week after week. At first, you don't notice the change. The wall still stands. But beneath the surface, tiny cracks begin to form, spreading like veins through the stone. Over time, these cracks widen, the stones loosen, and the once impenetrable wall begins to crumble. This is the slow decay of faith. We see it in the subtle shifts in John's expression, the flicker of doubt, the shadow of distance, the weary resignation of someone who has lost his way but continues to walk the path out of sheer habit. If this message speaks to you, if you see a reflection of your own journey in these words, consider subscribing to join our community for more deep discussions on faith. We are here to navigate these challenges together. But there is hope. The decay is not irreversible. The flame, though flickering, can be reignited. The solution lies in shifting from passive observance to active spiritual engagement. The tone of John's story now changes. We see him not just bowing his head, but praying with a raw sincerity that contorts his face with emotion. The light returns to his eyes as he engages in an animated, heartfelt conversation about his beliefs with a friend, challenging and being challenged, learning and growing. He is no longer just a spectator in his own spiritual life. He is an active participant. And as he reconnects, we see the metaphor of the fortress transform. The crumbling wall is being repaired, not just patched up, but rebuilt with new, stronger stones, fortified against the elements, more resilient than ever before. In the end, the core message is simple yet profound. Faith is not a static monument to be admired from a distance. It is a living garden that requires active, constant nurturing. It needs to be watered with prayer, tended with study, and cultivated through fellowship. Without this conscious effort, it will inevitably wither. As we leave John, we see him looking up, his face illuminated not by a heavenly beam, but by an inner light of renewed hope and purpose. He has weathered the quiet crisis and emerged with a faith that is not only restored but deepened. It's a reminder that the journey of faith is a continuous act of choosing to engage, to connect, and to grow.